Hey guys, it's Holly. So a few days ago, we saw some pictures of some brand new Lego Harry Potter books, and I'm actually surprised to see that they are doing as many as they are. I feel like there just wasn't really too many that people were really interested in recently. There's been a lot of reused figures, for example, Sirius Black and Hermione from Hagrid's Hut, and a lot of Harrys in uniforms. But next year, it looks like we're getting a lot of variation, and there is one that I am particularly excited for and interested in, and that is the Lego Harry Potter Let's Play Quidditch book. Now, I'm not sure if these are confidential or if I can show these, so just to be safe, I'm not going to include any pictures, but basically there is a picture of the cover, and yeah, it looks all fine and dandy. One thing to note, firstly, is Harry Potter on the cover does have short hair and not his regular year 1, year 2. It also doesn't say that the cover is not final, so I feel like this is the official cover, but most importantly, we get a Cedric Diggory Quidditch minifigure, and this one's definitely confirmed because it says around the bubble of where you have the figure, build your own Lego Cedric Diggory. Now, I'm very excited for this, if you could not tell. So when Diagon Alley came out, one of the things I was most excited for was the Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw Quidditch robes, and when I got the set, they looked amazing. But the one thing I was really disappointed by is the fact that they're only in Diagon Alley, which means one of the torsos is like $15 on its own, and if I was to get a figure, I'd have to probably, I think it's like $8 or $9, which honestly isn't too bad, but there's no one in Australia selling them, so for me to get an entire Quidditch team of Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff, it would cost quite a lot due to shipping. So the fact that we get Cedric Diggory in this set makes me very excited, but also it comes with the yellow cape, which is something we didn't see in Diagon Alley. It was just the torso and the legs. Now, Cedric Diggory has the same face and hair that he did in the 2019 Goblet of Fire wave of sets, and he also comes with a reddish brown broom. So I'm very excited about that. It's interesting though that we're getting Cedric in that book because, I mean, besides Tom Riddle, which was like a $30 visual dictionary, we haven't gotten any exclusive minifigures in those cheaper books, which makes me think, and I've kind of thought this for a while, that we could be getting a second, like, remastered, re-released version of the Quidditch match. Now, I don't think it's going to be exactly the same. I really think that they're going to do a very similar version of that set, but do it in Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw, and I guess that would kind of explain why Cedric is in that book. It makes sense to have him in that set. He could also be in those smaller book sets, but honestly, I don't think so. I feel like they're just going to reuse those herbology robes from the CMF, and I think that will be him, but I guess that's also a possibility. But yeah, my money's definitely more so on a re-release of the Quidditch set, or like I've also been saying for quite a while, is maybe they're going to do a Quidditch student accessory pack like they did with just the Hogwarts students earlier this year, but instead it's all different Quidditch robes. I'm really hoping that that's still a thing, because that is going to make it so much easier to build my Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff teams. But yeah, those are just some theories that I've kind of thought about. We did get some photos of some other books, one of which was the official 2022 yearbook, which I feel like we shouldn't be seeing photos of that now. I believe from memory that the 2021 yearbook / annual type of thing is already out, but to have a picture of the 2022 one, it just feels way too early, and it does kind of express that because it does say that the cover is not final, and there is also a figure of Lucius Malfoy. Now, unlike Cedric Diggory, there is no text saying that the figure is Lucius Malfoy, so honestly, my guess is that this figure isn't actually in the set. I feel like they've just kind of put Lucius Malfoy as a placeholder because it is the exact same as the Lucius Malfoy that is in the Lego Harry Potter Magical Trouble book, where it does say on the cover Lucius Malfoy minifigure and has the same brown owl, the same cane, and also has his wand. And unfortunately / fortunately, Lucius Malfoy is the same as Diagon Alley. I say that because, one, I hate his face, and also he was targeted as one of the exclusive minifigures in this set, so I don't actually know how, like, that's gonna go down with me and maybe other people. I mean, like, I guess it's good if you're not gonna buy a $600 set. It's a great way to get the figure, but at the same time, it does kind of devalue the exclusivity. Now, there is also a fourth Harry Potter book that I've seen, and it is the Lego Harry Potter Gear Up for Magic, and basically you just get a bunch of magical accessories, including the Sword of Gryffindor, but not the CMF one, just a regular sword. You get a broom, a cauldron, a pumpkin, some letters, a bat, a frog, a goblet, a lamp, and like a little newspaper thing. Nothing too interesting with that, but I guess it's probably good to get a few accessories. So in terms of the books, I think I'll definitely be getting 2 of the Quidditch ones, and then I'll probably buy some more Cedric Diggories off Bricklink once they become available, depending on the price. Maybe I'll just buy 7 books. I don't know what I'm going to do with those books though. I don't think I'll get the one with Lucius Malfoy because I already have the figure. Maybe, I don't know, if I see it on sale, I probably would. But other than that, I don't think I'd be purchasing any of the other ones. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about today is the Monster Book of Monsters set. Now, this has been appearing in Legoland Discovery Centers in the US, and I also got word today from the Australian Lego certified stores, meaning the retail stores, not the online one, that the Monster Book of Monsters is actually for sale. Now, the only places it hasn't come out currently are the stores in New South Wales, and they have sold out in New Zealand, but it is available for purchase. Now, I found this really interesting because at first it was rumored that it was going to be a gift with purchase, but people also weren't sure, and I think pretty much now this is confirmed to be a regular retail set, because I went back through the Instagram and there was no post saying that the Hagrid and Buckbeak Brickheads were available or anything like that. I purely found out from that from reading through the comments and from asking the store themselves. So I'm 99% sure that the Monster Book of Monsters is just going to be a regular retail set. Like I said, it's been released in Australian retail stores, it's been in Legoland Discovery Centers in the US. My gut feeling is this is probably going to be a Lego store exclusive, as there's been no word on whether or not this is going to show up to things like Target or Walmart or Toys R Us or Kmart or Big W or anything like that. So at the moment, I would take it as a Lego store exclusive. So the price for the Monster Book of Monsters is going to be $20 US and 30 Australian dollars. And this is so much cheaper than I thought it was going to be. I was honestly expecting this to be around $30 US. So I'm really, really glad about that. I don't know if I'm going to pick up 2. I'm kind of tempted because I just feel like that would be a really cool thing to have on display, especially with all my Prisoner of Azkaban sets. But I'm definitely going to pick one up. I'm just really disappointed about that Draco figure, honestly, but the book itself looks absolutely fantastic. And upon thinking about it, I definitely think this set is going to come out sometime this month, when I still have no idea. It's popped up in Shanghai already, in America and Australia and New Zealand now. It surely has to be coming out this year. I don't think this is going to be a January thing. So let me know your thoughts on all of this. I am so excited to get Cedric Diggory as a minifigure. I definitely want to build an entire army of Hufflepuff students, and honestly, I feel like this kind of like symbolizes the return of Harry Potter Quidditch, which I'm really excited for, because as soon as I saw this figure, I was like, you know what? I really want to do a Quidditch pitch mock. I am 1 Quidditch set away from having a full Slytherin team, and then I will only need to buy 1 more Gryffindor student. So I might buy one of them when there's like a double VIP points thing or a promotion or something like that. I might get my hands on it because that's a pretty cool set to begin with. Like, I really, really enjoy it. And the Monster Book of Monsters as well. I can't wait to get my hands on that. That book looks fantastic, and I doubt they're going to do too many more books like that, because there's not really too many I can think of that deserve like a full book set type of thing. But either way, very, very excited for that. I mean, I don't like the Draco figure, but we talked about that in another video. But let me know your thoughts down below, and if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel down below. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later.